Live. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Eirdís. I'm an Islamic Chinese artist. I make art to explore and heal my brain. To explore our brain. Let's summarize it as that. Um, yeah, so I'm just quickly getting set up, but we are basically going to be sketching. I thought this might be useful as a ruler, so this is here. I'm not just being gross. And this is my sharpener, the pencils we're going to use today. And on previous live sessions, we did this, and that. So it's the third day for this drawing, this sketchbook. I thought I would give you guys some time to, hello, to join me on my live stream. I'm just quickly setting up, and then we are going to be making another drawing, such as one of these guys. And I don't plan on spending too long doing this, but as usual, once I start drawing, time flies. So let's hopefully I'm not going to be sleeping at 4 or anything ridiculous like that. Just giving you guys some time to join. Those of you that want to relax, unwind, and watch some art. That's always fun. Wait a moment. I might have to just gonna quickly, so nobody on the stream. Understandably, nothing has happened yet, so so ooh, my nails look so good. So good. Damn, I really did not. Yeah, I'm turning on my computer because I want to watch something at the same time. Trying to multitask. I'm drinking this honey lemonade thing. It's taking a while to sign in. Okay, amazing. I'm ready now. Let's go, let's go. Okay. Which one should I use? 2H, I think is a good starting point. And yeah. It's going to be quite wing it. You don't know what I'm drawing. I'm just drawing a portrait today. The last 2 days we drew eyeballs and a crazy mess over here. And now I feel like drawing something, maybe an actual portrait. So that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to loosely, I'm too lazy to grid this in properly. So it's going to be loose. Hi, David. Hello. Was is up, dude? What's up? What's up? I'm getting a little ambitious here. It's been a minute. I just really want to practice a little bit. So we're doing a portrait, and you weren't here before, but these are some other ones that we did in previous days. I cannot promise it's going to be as good today because we are now upgrading to portrait. And I just feel like being very loose about it, honestly. Maybe it should be more like here. Yeah, this is very winged situation, but honestly don't even feel like chatting so much today because I was socializing all day and I'm a little bit tired, but I felt like drawing. So we're just going live because why not, right? I'm just trying to gauge at the moment like where I want to have the face located on the paper. I wish I had one of those sticky erasers. Huh. Very ambitious of me. I actually want this to look like a human, not. But I also don't want to start shading before I know what the shape is that I'm working with. So I want to take some time just to make sure I got everything in place. If you want to sketch at the same time, feel free to join me. But pretty much that's what we're gonna do. Maybe I should have grit this out a little bit, I think, but no, just want to eyeball, see if I still got it. And every once in a while, you still have to practice your skills. So I was technically supposed to go gallery hopping, museum hopping today here, Art Week Tokyo, but ended up being a social pack day instead, which is always fun. We like to go with the flow. And it's a Saturday night, I realize. I did have quite the Saturday night, which is unusual for me. I usually don't really do anything in particular on my weekends. Doesn't really make it stand out in any way. I'm trying the horizontal format for the first time today. We're doing a portrait, by the way. And I'm not even sure if the comments can actually come through. I think, yeah, I think they can. So let's just, yep, 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 yep. Yeah, why not start shading? Just a little bit at a time. Slowly start to form the face. Just a little bit at a time. And then we will fix it as we go because I'm not trying to be here all night. I think I'll just start somewhere. The tricky thing when you're drawing or painting faces is if you don't lay it out properly, just the smallest of changes to the face looks like a different person. But that just is what it is. So is it gonna end up looking like the person in the end or not? Find out. We should have some music playing, but I haven't figured out the copyright situation yet with the streams on YouTube. And when I've tried to play something in the past, it has stopped me in the tracks while drawing because it was copyrighted music. Don't really want to get into that kind of hassle again. If anyone has any tips and tricks, let me know, or I guess I could just look it up online as well. Boom, is it starting to look like a face or what? Just slowly but surely. You gotta trust the process. I was really tired at night. Like I just got home and it was sort of between going to sleep or drawing and you know, I had to draw. That's gonna go away, but it's just a gauge where I want the shadows to go. Yeah, but I guess that people that come onto the stream might actually be having their own music playing anyway. Slowly but surely, can't judge until we get the final product. Exactly. And I'm not gonna lie, I haven't done a portrait in a very long time. So I don't actually know what to expect. So we're both, and I hadn't tried to draw an eye either, but it somehow worked out. So let's see if this is going to be as much of a success, and if not, we're just going to show ourselves some grace. I now want to sort of just want to soften the thank you for the like. Greatly appreciated. Hey, user random outfit bit. I get excited now seeing you guys on here. It's like, um, yeah, it's like I have my own cheerleaders. We're doing a portrait today. Oh, that's wonderful. So I guess you got enough sleep finally. I think literally every single time I've done a stream, I've felt like I don't want to do a stream, so it seems to be a trend. I'm always like, I don't know, I think I'm just gonna call it a day and go to sleep. But I maybe I just feel really good if I know that I did some drawing, even if it's, a doodle like this. But I think it would be cool to fill up this book. So far, we've done this together. You suffer 3 hours. Why would you do that to yourself? I I can't really do that anymore. I guess here and there it happens, but it's not I used to do that all the time, just not sleep very much. Okay, these lips are far too big. We need to loosen this a little bit. But it's okay, we're slowly anchoring the face. Well, maybe you're still in the full moon energy. Maybe you're still feeling it. I'm drinking this lemon honey, like honey lemonade. It actually comes hot when you buy it at the convenience store, which is kind of cool. They have convenience stores everywhere in Japan. They're kind of the best. So in America, they have delis everywhere, but here they basically have convenience stores. So I'm going to warn you that it's going to take some patience for this to manifest, okay? I actually, yeah, I recently feel like my forehead's looking bigger than it used to. I'm like, what the heck is going on? This is supposed to be a self-portrait, but it might not end up looking like me at all. So we're just gonna keep going. I think I missed someone's message. It's weird doing it horizontally because it shows me a message and then if I don't look up, oh, there we go. Okay. I'm Washington. We have dispensaries everywhere. Okay. Yeah, it's like every country or state or city sort of has its own thing. Um, it was quite wild in San Francisco how CVS had all their stuff locked up in cabinets because I guess they were getting too many things stolen from their stores. This eraser is not even erasing. It's actually just causing more trouble than anything. You see, it literally caused that mark. It's okay. She's whatever. It's going to just be part of the image then. That's a little annoying though. It's a little bit annoying. Okay, I missed someone's message. I'm sorry. I'm not able to go over the messages right now in horizontal mode, or I haven't learned how yet. Oh, no, wait. Okay, no, I can. Ah, cool. Well, that's a different format. Okay, we have cannabis dispensaries like we have Starbucks. That's true. That's, yeah. Okay, now I don't know. Now I don't know how to make the comments go away. Okay. So how are you guys doing? Hi, Dark Side. You're with us too. What? The party. Okay, do you guys not go out on Saturdays? Yeah, San Francisco's like that too, for sure. I actually had like a glass, like two glasses of wine, and I did have a Saturday, which I usually don't. It's a bit unusual for me. It's not a vertical live. Actually, do you guys prefer vertical or horizontal lives? It's my first time doing a horizontal live. I'm just trying it out. So let me know which one you guys prefer and it's easier to follow for you. Yeah, Saturday morning over here. Okay. Yeah, it's Saturday night here. I got home pretty late. It was a full day socializing, so my throat is pretty worn out, but I still wanted to go live for you guys. I gonna manage to make this look like myself. I've always found it kind of difficult to draw myself. Um, because I don't know. Just feel like there's nothing that stands out on my face. Vertical better for capturing more subs and views to reach out to more people once you have a community big enough to live. This live is good. Thank you. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. Because I was wondering if maybe horizontal would actually be, more effective. But okay, now I'll just keep going vertical then it seems. So I take it that you guys have unconventional jobs. Is is that safe to expect or assume? Well, I guess today will be testing grounds for the horizontal, and if it really makes such a big difference, I probably won't be going horizontal for another while. I don't really watch. Well, actually, no, that doesn't make a difference for me to watch horizontal or say again. I'm in between jobs. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Is it difficult to get a job, you'd say, right now? So now we're just gonna muffle everything. This is so annoying, and I can't believe that eraser did that. Like, I'm just gonna clean up this eraser. You see? The eraser did that too. Like, what the heck is going on? It is, but I might never have a conventional job ever again. I feel you. Do you want to work for yourself? That eraser doesn't erase. Yeah, I know. It literally just spoils. I'm gonna have to buy a new eraser. I'll have to remind myself tomorrow. Okay, I'm actually going way faster in with the shades now than I normally would because I normally would try to get everything really accurate, but right now I know it's not accurate, but I just wanna, for the sake of not going to sleep too late, and I know I'll keep making these, so I know, I'll get much better over time. So we're just gonna half-ass it. Yeah, this is the most disappointing, betraying eraser of all time. It's like kind of nice though, just because of the size, but it actually just messes things up. Okay, I'm gonna just start. I used to have a password. That's very extra. What did you have? Very fancy pencils or something? Or you just wanted it because it was cool? The password pencil case, I guess. I've always done my own work on the side while doing my day job, but the great change is aligning things for me. You mean like you're able to do more of yourself now, just to show off what you had today? What do you mean what I had today to eat? I actually ate really good food today, all day. I was eating amazing food. Okay, these lips are not proportional. Let's just do the eyes because that's seeming a little bit more proportional for now. But I ate Japanese food all day, tapa style. It's called something else in Japanese, but basically little plates with everyone. Thank you guys for the likes. Really appreciate it. We're just doodling. Describe it, the food. Okay, wow, I'm not really good at describing these things, but so we went to meet one of the top 100 art collectors in the world, me and my friends. And he has a website of all his art collections. It's really um, incredible, actually. And he invited us for Japanese food. I had fish and soup and all these fermented vegetables, each of them fermented differently, spiced differently. And then the dessert was just incredible. I don't even know how to describe it. It was just so clean. I've always done my own side jobs while having my day job, and now I think it might just be time that I go full time with my music and tech stuff. So, have you found a way to monetize off your music yet? Unoriginal Gangster. Oh, hey, what's up? Not yet. I just got linked up with him through a friend, but he goes very often to Beijing, and so who knows, you know? But that would be pretty cool. He has a huge, I mean, yeah, like one of the top 100 largest art collectors. So, yeah, he has a huge collection. He has people just working for him managing his art collections. It was quite inspiring. Quite inspiring. But my friend introduced us essentially. I'm going to do my hybrid hologram concerts. Like, have you monetized off your music in the past? Do you have like a following? Maybe merge, or are you starting from scratch now and you're just very determined and I guess you have some like security in place that you can do this, just go all in. I'd say that's awesome, honestly. So like congrats on this new direction. Or not new, you've been doing this for ages, but like, going full time with what you love and what you're destined for. The second one without security. The second one, what do you mean the second one? As in you're starting from scratch. Wait. Okay, cool, cool. That's so annoying. It's just gonna keep being there. Hate that. Wait, I'll be back with some more rice. Okay, nice. You eating while you're chatting with us. Yes, with the Fraktura tier 2 persona. Okay, it's using like someone else's name. Okay. Yeah, I mean, well, you've been doing it for a while. But I guess you have so many songs out, like already that you created, so you could just focus on building a community and like putting your art out there. I can't really say Fraktura by my name. Right. I'm just slowly building on with the shades. Slowly but surely. It's all happening, guys. This is the process of art. How's your rice? So do people just not go out anymore? Um, my catalog is over 1 hour and 45 minutes. Yeah, so are you gonna make like a Spotify account? Like, do you know how musicians monetize off music and like it's probably gonna be a bit of a transition for sure. but I think it'll be fun. What's your fave flavor of ice cream and cake and coffee? Good question. Um, do you have a Spanish community yet for your music? But yeah, so with that's a good question. I actually love lavender. I love floral tasting things like ice cream, lavender. Um, yeah, it's probably my favorite actually. Taro, sesame, and then when it comes to cake, cheesecake and carrot cake. And then when it comes to yeah, I mean I like with cocktails, I love elderberry. I do know, but I'm trying to find out how to will myself to do that part of the work because I don't enjoy doing that type of work. Like promotion, yeah. Following in my Spanish language means it's actually following of other artists. Well, like I said before, I think once you separate and understand it's your like I mean it depends, right? If you just want to be anonymous, you can do that, but like I guess once you sort I just sort of like I feel like hmm, how do I put this into words? Mm, well, yeah, if you just view it as like you're serving the community and your work needs to be seen, like it's an act of service, you're doing a good deed, and you're just, it's not about ego, you as a person. I mean, we don't really, we don't matter, but it's like I feel like we're here to really bring our talents or our creations out into the world. It's not about us, it's how we can serve while we're here. Um, like the artist that your favorite artist listens to. Oh, that's really, I mean, that's really good. That's very flattering for an artist when other artists like their work. Yeah, it's like once you just slowly, I guess, define the community and Swika cards. Oh yeah, I do. How do you know about them? Have you been to Japan before? For Metro and grocery? I have, yeah, but mostly Metro. I'm kind of polarizing figure in my community. That's a good place to be. Polarizing is always good. In what way though? Yay, we got 3 likes. Okay, I'm never going horizontal again. I learned something. I follow a bodybuilder. Oh, okay, cool. Do you guys also bodybuild? Very slow buildup of light shades, and then eventually I'll start using a heavier pencil. Did a lot of activism before and also ran for mayor once. Really? Mayor for where? Can't grow much muscle because of boxing and freaking weight. That's so random. Yeah, bodybuilding is a huge commitment. Love to be slim and agile. Yeah, it's a different look. I guess maybe lots of guys follow bodybuilders just because. I don't know. I'll tell you in DM sometimes. I don't dox myself. Right. Okay. Okay. Oh, you don't have Instagram, right? So the lips are just not placed in the right place, kind of. Guess it's okay. The lips are just a little too big, but I think I mind. Remember. Sure. Sure, sure, sure. I don't always respond like, fast. So if I don't respond immediately, we'll probably also chat about it in the streams. Man, like I'm just trying to figure out with the streams, like, because I feel like it'd be really easy to lose the momentum as well. Sent you info for that bus or something. Right. Yeah, I don't emails preferred. I actually prefer Instagram the most. I don't use WhatsApp. But yeah, like I'm trying to keep the momentum for the streams, but it feels like I haven't really found the balance. Yeah, everything just takes time. So it's like, how do I want to use my time? Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, so let's see what's gonna come of this. I'm still so sad that I can't remove that blotch over there. It's a bit annoying, but yeah, Japan's just feeling really homey now. That eraser mark on the cheek ain't going away. Yep, she's scarred. Scarred for life. Okay. But that's okay. Okay, now we're gonna start to put the mark into a face tap. Yeah, I'll see in the end what I do with it if I integrate it somehow into the face. I mean, if anyone wants to draw with me, it's a good opportunity because you basically get a feel for how long a drawing takes. Oh, I see. But you ran for mayor though. Like, how does that work? Or was that before? Right. That would be on the record. Could leave America. Yeah. All right. I'm thirsty. Now we're gonna drink this other drink that looks a lot like my previous drink, this drink, but they're different. This one is sweet. It's lemonade. This one is a tea. I don't know what kind of tea because I can't read Japanese, but it's good. It is yummy. Didn't go to prison. Well, I meant like you could draw prison Eirdís with a face tat. Oh, I thought that was a thing you were saying. That was, I mean, it would have made sense, right? Like controversial. Honey and lemon. Yep. 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 Gosh, I'm like still debating. So everything just takes time. I'm debating if I want to go to Shanghai in a few days for the art fair to mingle with people. So you left Coke and started that. Yeah. Can we get another like, guys? Is that possible? It always gets me a little hyped when I get likes. It does something. I hate to admit it, but apparently I don't hate to admit it because I admit it pretty casually. No shame. No shame. I'm controversial because I've tangled. Right. Right. Ice, ice, baby. Yeah. I don't know. It's been a while since I lived in the States. I left when I was, how old was I? Okay, I mean it was in 2018, like the November of 2018 is when I left New York. Okay, this is not looking right. It's not looking right. Used to draw often, not as much nowadays. Who knows, maybe seeing you draw. Yes! I mean, hey, like literally when I'm doing these lives, so you could buy a sketchbook, and when I'm doing these lives, you could basically also draw at the same time. And then you can, I think it's just you realize how long, because people get so impatient with drawing because they like, oh my gosh, I should be way faster doing something that is actually supposed to take time. Yeah, I'm a professional artist, and I mean, I dare say it's true. I'm not a real like this. I don't normally do realism. I normally create from my imagination, but still, the fact that it's taking time is just reassurance if your drawing is taking time, you know? Okay. Were you in the States during 2016? Yeah, actually I was. I graduated university in 2017. Was that the year that Trump got elected? I think it was, wasn't it? That was depressing. I was taking a developmental psychology class, and the teacher jokingly was going to use Trump as a case study. He said that at school. He's like, I'm going to use him as a case study if he wins, as a joke, like, because there was no way he was going to win, and then he won. Oh, wow. Wait, what does that mean, a national delegate? I really don't know much about politics. I honestly stay away from politics. I'm kind of too sensitive. I know I should follow it, but the last time I was really following was around, I don't know, COVID, I guess. But I just felt it's just so depressing. And then all the, yeah, I'm not good at forming boundaries. I take everything too close to my heart. So I started just creating boundaries and not taking in, yeah, I'm like, I'm not being of any help anyway by being like affected by this. It's basically partially my fault that he got elected. Oh, okay. I don't think running fast. What do you mean running fast? What do you guys mean? You know, I have those boundaries, but for social media. Yeah. Yeah, I would, but I need it for work. Clearly, you know, because I don't want to rely on institutions, even though I do work with institutions. It's dark side here. Yeah. It's a much quieter chat room today. I think it has something to do with it being horizontal, probably. I guess I need it for work too now. Yes, exactly. Own it. I'm gonna start calling it alphabet because it's faster to pronounce. Yeah. But crazy, crazy that Trump's president again. I will say. Who would have thought? Yeah, vertical. Yes, I think that it has to be the case, basically. It seems. Takes time. National delegates vote to nominate the party's president. Okay, right. Those real names are. They actually are extensions. Is that what it's called? But yeah, they're extensions. But the nail lady actually did this on the spot. Like they're not press-ons. So my nails were quite short before I got the extensions. I just felt like a little adventurous. And going from short nails to long nails in a day is pretty dramatic. It's pretty like simple tasks are more difficult when you have nails at this length. Okay, that's cool. What if you just became mayor? Wouldn't that be wild? What did you study actually at school? Can anyone become mayor? Like, how does it work? It's cool that you're very involved with politics, though. Nails teach us to be gentle with self. That's why many monks. Wait, what? Really? Oh, hey, Maverick. Is that really what monks, they have nails? I was about to say doing certain things might be difficult. Yeah, it was a big, I mean, look, I chipped my nail. It looks like someone bit my nail. I keep dropping coins all over, like everywhere, and picking up coins with these nails from the floor is impossible. It's quite difficult to do. Oh, hi, maybe Afreen. Hi. We're friends on Instagram, yeah? Think that you're under a different name there. In India, build long nails on one hand to learn how it is to be feminine, to understand feminine. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I feel much more feminine with these nails, so I think I'm gonna keep this up. I'm trying to I'm trying to lean more into my feminine energy for sure. Picking up coins would be annoying. Oh my gosh, in front of everyone too, because there's usually a line of people. It's pretty hilarious. I mean, I don't mind it. It's just funny. I'm just like, oh my gosh, everyone's waiting for me because I got clicky nails. I'm a clums. Yeah, we got Darkseid and Maverick on here. Did everyone like already? Um, Again, I don't think it really matters, but it just feels good. Yeah, I don't hate it. I don't hate it, considering that I didn't, measure or anything. This is not terrible. Like, I've seen worse. So, hey, for future lives, if anyone wants to prepare a sketchbook and join me, you can. So, what are we working with today? We are trying a self-portrait. Wait, sorry. Okay, you're looking at how messy my wires are, but that's the portrait from a while ago. Now that I saw that, my lips are much bigger, but hey, I think the big lips look good, so we're keeping the lips. All right? Thank you. Thank you. So what are we? Because men are mostly rough and tough by energy, that's why long hairs, nails, some decorations on faces of monks is seen. It's one of the reasons. I did not know this. Wow, that's really interesting. You guys are teaching me something on these chats. Hmm. That's fascinating. Honestly, I'm gonna keep the lips large, I think. But maybe I just leave it for later. The big lips look good. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, the lips look good. They look better than my real lips. So I'm self-taught in everything I do. I went straight into coding right after high school, and my venture into politics was. Yeah, yeah, I feel. Well, I mean, I guess we're born a day apart. I've also had several hats on as well. Yeah, um, for sure, for sure. Damn. So I just got a message from someone that I find a little bit annoying. Respond. I don't really want it again though. You got body piercings? Yes, I do. I have a belly button piercing because I got a really circular belly button and it looks stupid. It actually looks really dumb. And I had a tongue piercing, but I recently just removed it. And I had a septum piercing, but I also just recently removed it. And then I got four ear piercings. Don't really want to do it again though. Oh wow, yes, I feel you, user random alphabet. I feel you. Yeah, I know what you mean. I can relate in some ways. They look a target on yourself. Doesn't that make problem in low temperature? I have a nose piercing, a bar on one of my ears. Bar on one of my ears. Oh, actually, I tried to get the bar on my ears twice, and both times it got heavily infected. So I don't like I really like the look, so I actually really tried. I mean, twice. I had it for a year the first time. The second time I had it for 5 or 6 months. All right, we're about to start to get a little darker, guys. Um, Yeah, it's painful, but I didn't mind that. I think it was just annoying. You can look up what bar on ears are. I just thought it was really cool. And at one point, I wanted a snake bite. I had my emo phase. Yeah, kind of like the pain. Yeah, I don't mind it. I think almost every time I've gotten a piercing, it's been on a whim. Like I didn't expect to get it in the morning, and then maybe a friend hits me up and is like, "Oh, hey, I'm gonna get a piercing. You want to come with me?" And then I go, and then the tattoo person or the piercing person's like, "Do you want a piercing?" And I'm just like, I mean, I'm here. Why not? Like, I would say the belly button piercing is one of the best decisions I've made. I've loved all my piercings. I just think. Now I'm going a little neutral. I guess I could always get it back if I want it, if I really want it. Third time is a charm. I don't know. My class is from my crush. That's sounds traumatizing. Well, I'm going to minus the fun part. I don't actually have tattoos. I just, yeah, I purposely, because I draw too much and I didn't want to commit to any drawing. If I were to get a tattoo, it probably would be with my sister, I think. Um, yeah, I think that maybe of something related to my parents, perhaps. This is tricky. Once you start working with the dark colors, it gets tricky. Okay, now I'm just bothered by the. Oh, you have Pokemon tattoos? That's amazing. Oh yeah, that's why you got kind of into like when I was talking about making my own. I think it's gonna have to happen because like I did it when I was a kid and I designed my own deck. And I think at some point, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna build up this community and then I will do like a members thing or like maybe a slight fundraising thing to support the project for creating my own like Pokemon deck, and then I'll do it because it's going to take a lot of time. And then I would share the whole process with everyone, and people could like, I don't know, maybe contribute to the ideas and stuff, and it could be really fun. But I think right now I just want to try to focus on one thing at a time. It's really hard for me. I keep getting distracted, and I kind of want to do, I basically want to do everything, be everywhere all at once. I do plan on getting in more piercings. I don't know, like maybe I think I'm right now going for a look that is neutral, but maybe in a year I might go wild again. I really want to dye my hair. Once I dye my hair, I might just go full piercing mode again. The Pokemon tattoos really. Ooh, wow, that's amazing. Do you take care of your kid mostly or your ex? I don't get to see my daughter nearly as much as I want and can. That sucks, man. That sucks. That's cool that you're a father, though. I don't have kids yet. Um, What's the drink beside your hand? It's a tea. Whoever can read it. I don't know what kind of tea. Exactly. Coke replacements. I have a bit of a thing for Diet Coke. Actually, I didn't have a Diet Coke today. That's lovely. I'm trying to compare this to previous. Okay, we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. I'm avoiding the lips for now because I think it's just off. But I think at the same time, I like that. I like how they look, even though they don't look like my lips. I think I do enjoy it. So maybe we just commit. Both places, but her mom and I have severe creative differences. Interesting. Is she creative? Your your ex? What age did you have her? Or how old is your daughter, I suppose? Are those extension permanent? I've removed them. You mean my nails? 25. Okay, interesting. That's quite early, yeah. Um, did you guys plan to have horror? That's like, I feel like at 25, you're still kind of a baby yourself in a way. I don't know, it just seems like everyone, so many people are having kids also like later these days. But I always think it's very cool when people do have kids early. I guess it's nice to get out of. I don't know what my what I thought she was, but apparently yes. Oh, yeah, that happens. But hope I'm sure your daughter is amazing, and it was all worth it because now you have a daughter. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. And I don't know what my ex is. I know what I thought she was, but apparently I was wrong. Wait, what? Really? Was she? You're 26th, right? What the heck? That's wild. Same year too? Where are you finding these people? What the heck? So were you guys high school sweethearts? But you're 26th, no? Or 25th or something. What are the odds? Okay, we're committing to the lips now. It's happening. Even though they're inaccurate. Just deal with it. I appreciate you guys making it this far. Drawings take time, you know? You just have to build upon it. I guess yeah, no, I kind of wanted to finish this pretty fast, but maybe with time I'll get much faster at this. That's maybe the goal. Practice makes faster. Words of wisdom. She's looking cute. This is basically me if I got fillers. It's coming along nicely. Oh, you're doing the lips. Yeah, we're committing to these larger lips. They're larger than my lips. Wait a second. Is your daughter also a Capricorn? Are you for real right now? I will say I know two couples that are where like both of them are Capricorns. I find that very interesting. I don't know many, like I don't have many friends that are Capricorns. Like I feel like I have enough Capricorn energy in me. Like I don't need more like but I think it probably has something to do with my Gemini moon. No, her mom and I are Capricorns. Okay, what is she? Just out of curiosity. And your mom, the mom or your ex is born the same day as you, which is 26, or maybe Afri's a Capricorn too. Am I collecting Capricorns now? This is very interesting. It's like our community is literally just going to be comprised of Capricorns, apparently. Oh, word. What? Guys, okay, what is happening? Who here is not a Capricorn? You're the 27. Okay. That doesn't make sense though. How could you be 28 if you're a Pisces? This moon comes before Gemini. Okay, interesting. Yeah, just all things Capricorn. Man, like I don't know, because I also just feel like I don't want to pigeonhole myself into this astrology stuff. But at the same time, it's so good. Like I'm sure the thing is like with all of this, there's going to be overlaps. For instance, some similar experiences, like maybe certain years were difficult for all of us. Um, certain years were good, but we still would have like it manifests very differently for everyone. And then you can do good with, the cards you're given with your chart, and then you can have like a more negative manifestation of it. Like, like I don't have a child. I, yeah, I mean, I think it would be cool to have a child for sure. But I don't have a child yet, for instance, which means we didn't get that look at the same time. But maybe I had like other things that happened. That's when 25 is when I became a full-time artist. I don't know, this always turns into an astrology chat. I don't know, that's what it said. Right. Yeah. So I feel like you would actually be childless is freedom. Yeah, pretty free, not gonna lie, having no child. But if you are born on the 28th, you probably are either a Cancer moon or a Leo moon, I think, in my opinion, based on what I know. But if you were born 26th, you'd be a Pisces moon. You can double check this though, just to if you're curious, I guess. What about 1st of January? Oh, it depends on the year. I mean, you have to look it up online, but I'm following the tropical. That you still be a Capricorn, but like you'd have to look at the rest of your chart to see where everything's landing. Yeah, so you're a Capricorn according to tropical astrology, but your moon sign is very important, especially if you're into Vedic. Damn, it's looking like a face. How did we do that? How did we manage to make it look like a face? I don't know. We literally just spent time. That's the secret. Being a dad is the most fulfilling thing. Ah, I can imagine. I want to try. I don't like the idea that it has to come out of my body, though. It seems a very stressful experience. Yeah, don't know if I like the idea of that. Oh, really? Whoa, that's very different from you guys. Interesting. Hmm. Yeah, that's actually kind of. Yeah, I think you probably have a Leo or a Cancer. Maybe Cancer. I don't know. We're just gonna give it a little backdrop because right, it's not a bad Venus to have actually. Honestly, that's a pretty nice chart for her, for your daughter. Those are some good placements. Yeah, where's your rising? Moon in Virgo. Ooh, you're gonna be very hard on yourself. And her emotional intelligence is unreal. Yeah, 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 yep, yep. Yeah, your daughter's chart is excellent, actually. It's quite great. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Where's her Mercury at? Where's her Jupiter at? Because she's ruled by Jupiter, so. And then Mercury's also gonna say something about, yeah, her mind. Yeah, it's a fabulous chart so far, what I know, what you told me. I was having so much chart talk today with a friend. It's funny, because she uses a different system. Cancer, Mercury, Sagittarius, Jupiter. Wow, okay. Your daughter has an incredible chart, my friend. That's just beautiful. She's a blessing. Where's her Mars, actually? That's Capricorn. Are you serious? She has an incredible chart. Like, wow. You guys have done something good. Okay. It was nice having you on here, maybe Afreen. Thanks for joining us. Maybe next time you could have a sketchbook and join and draw with me. And then if you guys have any questions regarding how to draw, I can answer. Oh, hi, linear progress, non-linear progress. Wow, okay. I'm not just saying this around random alphabet, but your daughter has a spectacular chart. Like, I mean, there's so many exaltation planets that she has. It's actually very rare. Yeah, I think she's gonna do really big things. I think it's gonna happen very naturally for her. Wow. That's that's a leadership chart. That's a really good chart. And she's going to be comfortable with attention and stuff as well, being an attention center of attention, all that. Just yeah, it's a powerful chart. Damn, that kind of felt good just seeing it. Just seeing the placements. Amazing. Right, we got 6 people, 6 flags, perfection. That's a comfortable number to look at. I think I might have a concept that could work for your art and editing style. Sure, let's hear it. Um, it's like she learns through osmosis. She has a photographic musical memory. Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, she has a really balanced and exalted chart. Like, they kind of joke and say when someone has this many planets and that are like in its own sign, that is like the child is destined to be king or something like that, like in the ancient text. Like your daughter has multiple signatures like that, which is crazy. It's like actually uncanny. I have not seen a chart like that personally. Pretty awesome. Yeah, I mean, so not all charts are like some charts are rarer than others because there's certain alignments rarer than others. Cool sharpener. Thank you. It's a pretty basic sharpener. I literally just went for the most cheapest one, honestly. Because I have multiple sharpeners and I keep buying new ones because I forget to bring them when I'm traveling. And just the old school way would just be to use a knife. Okay, cool. Did you want to commission a drawing? I mean, I thought I understood that you were thinking of like commissioning a piece with your idea. But yeah, I'll send you an email though in response. For sure, it's kind of like because it's art week right now, and I'm still trying to manage doing the streams, so my schedule's actually a bit hectic. I'm also still unsure if I want to go to Shanghai because there's just art week going on in multiple cities right now, and I'm like, do I go or do I just stay put? And yeah, it's like I want to be doing simultaneously so many things all at once. A little scattered right now. You only have so much time in a day, you know? Actually, I have some friends that use a knife to sharpen a pencil. Like, come on, a sharpener isn't that expensive. Yeah, it's true, but it's that it kind of done it does it feels different. Like I actually like using a pencil that has been sharpened with a knife. I'm just too lazy to do it. Or I prefer that kind of pencil, but no, it's laziness that has gotten in my way personally. Um, okay, wait, whoa, I missed some here. Okay, Uranus and Taurus, Neptune and Pisces. Are you seriously Neptune and Pisces? Oh my gosh, like I mean, congratulations. Your daughter has a truly amazing chart. She is gonna be powerful. I mean, no joke. No, I don't say that lightly. That's an incredible chart. When's her birthday actually specifically? Like what's the date? Just out of curiosity, does Japanese have their own calendar? Actually, friends that are using knives to sharpen a pencil, like come on, a sharpener. Yeah, it could be good rest of your day, and it's all good if you can fit it in. Um, I mean, so with commissions, I have a waiting list. So it would, like with commissions, basically, it would probably have to be after January that I could complete it. Um, yeah. And with like a commission, I usually ask for deposit as well. But at the moment, it looks like probably it would take until February for me to get to the next commission. But I love doing commissions because it's like I'm able to channel, like kind of collaborate in a sense energetically, which is always really fun. Just like help manifest and your idea, for instance, just like a challenge, but also really fun for me to do. Sure. Mm, 20, that's 6, 7. Oh, okay. Interesting. It sounds kind of abstract, which I like. Definitely. Yeah, I'll respond to your email and then we will like go from there. And then I'll definitely do my best to fit it into everything with the waiting list. But it would be cool. You'd be like the artwork would have experienced Japan, maybe China, which is like fun. I've been bringing my art materials from multiple countries, just so it's like traveling around. All right, it was nice bumping into here. You're here, and yeah, we'll like chat via email. I'm like really socialed out today, actually, so I'm a little less enthusiastic in my voice. I know it's also really late, and I had some wine to drink. I should have probably made a disclaimer earlier. Okay. So it's not like a painting, it's a video then? Okay, cool, 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 cool. Uh, I don't even know. I'm like, I wouldn't say I'm tipsy, but I'm definitely a little bit like, slow. Yeah, which reminds me, I should have some tea. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Could we get a like, guys? Hey, hey. Yep, yep, yep. I'll have a look for sure. I might respond a little late because, yeah, between trying to do the streams and a bunch of art events, yeah, I'm like a little bit, it's a lot the next days. Bye, nonlinear. Yeah, that's what it sounds like, random alphabet. Like goals, goals. Her chart says it all, honestly. Like you can't have her chart and for things to like, yeah, it's not gonna, it's just a great chart. That's not a coincidence. That kind of stuff doesn't happen by accident. Ooh, 7-7. Look at that. Look at that. Hey, hey, hey. Oh no, what did I do? No, it's not perfect. That's okay. I still like it. Yeah, I really think if you guys are joining me on like a lot in my streams that yeah, I think Random Alphabet is making music, which is a good idea. And like another thing is if you guys want to do some doodling or sketching, you could definitely join me. And I could guide you guys through your artworks as well. She like speed runs everything she does, then she gets bored and starts something new. Right, yeah, because she's just above it. Like she's just above it. That makes sense, honestly. Okay, I'm giving myself a little afro, making my hair look very puffy. Doesn't really look like me. Looks like if I was, if I had some more mix in me, but I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Ah, it's not terrible. We didn't do any cheating with this. I could have. There's so many ways to cheat nowadays. I mean, you can use a projector, grid, but nope, we just eyeballed it. The Wish Maker Pokemon. That's pretty cool. Did your ex contribute to the name, or she just let you decide pretty much? Yeah, she was just cool. She was like, "Yeah, you go ahead. You name the baby. No big deal. I'm giving birth to her, but you name the baby." I thought we both decided, but I guess it was just me. Yeah. Maybe your idea was just so good, which it sounds like it was really good. So she was probably just like, "Yep, cool, down for that." Actually, no, I don't know. I don't think I like this whole Afro situation going on. It's weird. I don't like it. Good morning, Yoda, the GZ. What is up? What is down? We are just sketching. We are doodling a face into existence. I had a vision. I was going to have a daughter before we even round found out we were having a baby at all. That's really cool. Do you get visions often? Were you guys together for like since high school? One of those situations. I just still think it's really wild that you guys have basically the same birthday. It's kind of incredible. She's like, I gave birth to her. The least you could do is name her. Yeah, I guess that's another way to see it. Babies are a blessing. I agree. Lots of people don't want babies these days. I still want a baby. I don't know. I just want to feel what it's going to feel like as well. To have like a mini me. Yeah. Yep, yep. Damn, it's very interesting to see how like the difference it makes from a horizontal to a vertical. You wouldn't know unless you try. Guess I could have asked ChatGPT, but it is what it is. Icelandic. Yeah, believe it or not. It's only like 380,000 people from Iceland. Pretty small country. Well, the country's not small, small, but population is small, small, basically. Have a look at the chat. That's not it. Armand and I didn't even know each other in high school, and to be honest. So it happened really fast. Like you guys got knocked up super fast. Oh, my accent is so terrible. I have a terrible accent. Um, yeah, I had a British accent when I was in kindergarten, and then it turned more American because we got an American teacher. If I were to have an Icelandic accent, I would sound very different, basically. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, so how like how could yeah, I don't know. It sounds like a very intense. Would you say you guys are kind of similar? And you guys have like basically the same birthday or no, not at all? And I mean, 6 years, I'd assume you guys would still be friends, honestly, and with a child, you know? So it must affect your child to some degree, but I don't know. Oh gosh, that's terrible. That's not a compliment at all with the accent. Thanks, though. If you think it's okay, I mean, I don't know. I'm not even from America. I also find American accent maybe fun to speak in because it does a lot of like, it's a bit expressive. It's like da da da, like it has a lot of different tonations. But no, I'm not proud of my accent by any means whatsoever. Get this right. Taking a moment to do the highlights. Um, we were never really good friends. That's interesting. But would you say you notice any similarities between you guys or anything like that? Or no, not at all? Just out of curiosity, astrologically speaking, for my own data. I do know another girl in Iceland that's born one day after me. I'd say we're quite different, but she's also quite rebellious. Like we both are, like she's a tattoo artist actually. And she worked for I think a magazine at one point, like a criminal, like she was writing these articles on convicts or something and doing a lot of research in that way. But then she was getting all these crazy emails sent to her, so and death threats, so she stopped doing it. But now she loves she's a piercer and a tattoo artist or something like that. I was like, okay, well she's very creative. She's tattooed out completely. She's a huge feminist. Don't know if I relate to that, but basically she just kind of does her own thing. I'm like, I guess that's the part I relate to, that she doesn't abide to societal norms. But besides that, quite different. And she has like a lot of ups and downs in her life, which I guess I resonate with. Okay, let's see. Yeah. I actually love Paramore. I love Paramore. Oh my gosh. Actually, speaking of birthdays, the singer from Paramore, um, Haley, I think Haley Williams, right, has the same birthday as me. It's funny that I was humming it. Oh yes, we are two. Right. Yeah, I'm just like, how can you stand being with someone who has the same birthday as you? I don't know. And the nuance changes are like all the difference. Interesting. That's interesting. Yeah. So you guys would be having like lots of similar type transits too. So like if you're going through a hard time, she might also be going through a hard time. And like who's gonna be like saving each other, you know? I don't know. I have never like I've never been attracted to earth signs or water signs, but my friends are earth and water. I tend to be more attracted to what I lack, I guess, which is like fire or air. Yeah, I didn't even realize I was humming it. That's so funny. It's funny. Okay, let's maybe add a little more shadow. And my headphones just informed me that the battery's low. So let's see if we can get this live, sort of. Yeah. But it's interesting that you could dislike each other so much when you share so much in common. Ooh, Afrin is back. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Welcome back to the chat. Not sure if the drawing has changed very much. We're going very slow with the shades. I'm playing it very safe. Eventually, I'll figure out my technique and maybe like which pencils probably is the safest. But, I'm just playing it safe. I got so much pencil on my white hoodie, sadly. I'm not trying to be here all night though. Is it soothing at all to look at the drawing unfold? That's pretty amazing that your daughter has so much resilience like that. That's nice to know. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm really taking it so easy. So I'm normally very stress prone. I get nervous and stressed so easily. I'm also quite moody and I'm very emotional. But when I draw, it just helps me relax, and it's when I feel the most calm. That's why I keep coming back to it as well. Just focusing a little bit, and then I'll look into the chats. There's so many details. Like when you're only doing an eye, then it's all you have is an eye. But then when you're doing the whole face, it's like you can give, each eye so much more detail. Yeah, I saw your photos, Ephraim. They're very nice. It's nice to see like where you live and all that. They're nice photographs. It's nice to know. I don't know if my life is that soothing. It's just when I'm drawing, it's quite soothing. No music, but I'm actually loving the silence. I'm like losing myself in the silence. How's the weather there? It's quite chilly actually. And apparently Halloween was raining, so no one went out, but no, I'd say the weather's really nice here actually. How about where you guys are at? It's pretty, yeah, it's cold here, but not as cold as Beijing, I'd say. Um, well, I'm from Iceland, and the weather in Iceland is much more unpredictable. I don't carry an umbrella usually, no, but I've experienced some crazy rain here. Microphone quality seems so much worse than I remember watching your lives. Is it really? Okay, I'll see if I can fix it in the future. Um, yeah. Yeah, I just bought this, which I could totally use. Yeah, but I need to make sure that the phone is charged because it needs to be connected to the port. Um, Cold North lives that are really out there sometimes that are really out there sometimes it's random. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess I'm not saying anything educational. I'm just chilling and in these lives so far for the most part, and we're chatting and I'm drawing. Maybe that is fun to be a part of, but like I'd love to storytell more. I actually have a really bad memory, which makes it a bit difficult. Like for instance, when you guys asked me what's your favorite movie, I genuinely cannot remember. And all the movies I've ever seen, I can't really remember them. Um, so I'm not able to retell what I've seen. It's a bit sad, actually. Thank you. Yeah, I got the new headphones and I was actually going to use the microphone earlier, but my phone was almost dying and I realized that that could not be the case if I were to use it. I'm giving myself a little lip liner. Nice, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Not looking like me, but like a better version of myself, maybe. No, I don't remember what that movie's called. I actually never knew what it was called because I was on a Chinese streaming site and it only had Chinese on it and I can't read Chinese, so that's that. Um, yeah, I'm terrible. Like, I can't believe I'm doing streams because I'm not good at references and I'm not the best at storytelling because ADD. Like, I lose track of my story as I am storytelling. My favorite kind of conversations are tend to be, I guess I like to dig into why a lot. Like, okay, how did you become this way? Like, I'm into psychology. I'm into existential discussions. Like, they're all pretty abstract things that I can go on all day about. Maybe just to keep the streams interested, force myself to start remembering more of what I read, because I do read books. I just don't practice a lot of recollection. It just turns into knowledge from my subconscious somehow. And I tend to be more interested in useful information rather than just information in general. So I think that's also why I forget things very easily, because most information is not very useful. I've not seen Indian movies, no. Actually, no, I have. I have. But I can't remember any. I can't remember any names. Um, yeah, damn. Wasn't there one that was something, it's like something millionaire, Slumdog Millionaire or something? Isn't that an Indian movie or am I getting it wrong? Okie dokie. We're now shading it. Yeah. Don't remember it very well, but I remember it being good. I barely remember it at all, actually. I watched it a very long time ago. But yeah, I have a absolutely impossible memory for movies, sadly. Came out in 08. Thank you. That's really nice, Afreen. Oh yeah, White Snake and is it the same movie but like num part two and part three? Also, are you making music right now? Doing this live? Damn, the eyebrows make a difference. Right. I watched Tron recently. Ooh, I do remember Tron because I just watched it. I didn't really like it. I mean, I guess it was okay. The main actor did a good job in acting. He carried the movie, basically. Wait, what? Oh, my courage to just go live? Heck yeah. Yeah, take the fear away from self-promo, I guess. Do you write like in a sense of poetry? Yeah, I do write poetry. I kind of do all the creative stuff. It's about the main character winning a version of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. He recalls his life story while answering the questions of interest and tea. His life story led him to knowing the answers. Hmm. Oh yeah, it's coming to me. That's all it took, and it came to me. But I don't remember any of the specific scenes. But you did it. See, I wish I could do that. Then in these streams, I could just be like, you guys should watch this movie, and just tell you about that movie because I've seen plenty of movies. But no, I can't really. But hey, if we want to talk about mental health, I got you. Like that seems to be my main gig. Um, but no, I don't think I would want to be a therapist because you just be getting people stumped every day, and I think that's just bad vibes. White Snake is the first one of the older sister, and Green Snake is the. Is it an anime? You definitely brought it up in our past chat. I'm gonna forget after this chat ends, so maybe I have to. Yeah, I'll have to write it down or. My friend was just talking to me about snakes. She dreamt of two snakes in her dream, and snakes have really strong spiritual connotations. So we had a whole discussion on that because she dreamt that her mom had passed away, and she saw two snakes, and I was like, oh my gosh. And we had this whole discussion about it. Obviously, I don't think her mom is going to pass away. But maybe, her relationship with her mom as it had been is coming to an end of some, dreams are weird like that. It's usually some sort of abstract manifestation of what's in your unconsciousness, telling you something that you've not been honest with yourself about at times. And yeah, I'd love to lucid dream. It's not happened very often. I'm about to check you guys' chat. I just want to stay. So I think every time I look at the chat, I slightly lose focus again. That's also why, like, I think in the same way that my makeup took like 200 times longer, probably my drawing takes 200 times longer as well when I'm doing the streams. But we will figure this out. it won't always be this way. Eventually, I'll find my balance. Yeah. I am gonna check this chat soon, guys. Bear with me. Just trying to stay on task. So I actually go to sleep at some point and then I'll let you guys continue on with your days. Do you guys go on to watch other lives after my lives? I'm definitely a little bit quiet today as well, just like I said, because I had a full day today, a very full day. Okay, let's have a look. Mm-mm-mm. It's an animated movie, yes. Okay, I do love animated movies, so we're gonna have to watch it. It's in the Chinese zone. I'm actually a snake. Oh, nice. I have lots of friends that are born in the snake here. Yeah, I've gotten intense vision since a child. That's amazing. Said I cried in the wow. So do you have dreams that end up coming true? Do you have that kind of thing? Or do they just inform you of a lot of truth? Alright, all that bad. Nope, the only live I watch is yours. Ooh, that's amazing. I'm flattered, maybe Afreen. That's so sweet. I'm so flattered. That's hilarious. That's funny. No, you're gonna create your own you're gonna create social media for your music. That's what you're gonna do. Love SR's music. You're one family live. That it. Aw. Okay, awesome. That's nice to know what you guys are doing. Feel kind of like very much a part of your days. That's cool. Okay, wait. I'm gonna focus again because we are here to complete this drawing. So let's do what we set out to do. Yeah, guys? I'm gonna be very focused now. All right. We're going to drawing mode. Shade. If this was a football game, I would have so much more to say because there's so much more going on. But instead, all we're doing is shady, shady. We're just shading away. So how many ways can you talk about shading? I don't know, but it's starting to get fun for me at this point because I feel like the overall skeleton of the drawing is here, so I can pretty much just go more and more into details as much as I want. Ah, remember my headphones were gonna die on me. I'm curious what's gonna happen when it dies if you're gonna hear my voice through my phone directly. I think this eye can have a slightly larger iris. Cool. Um, so I think I'm over my cold now, but I still have a bit of a hard time waking up if it's not natural time. We're getting there. We're working our way there. And yeah, so I had a little bit to drink today, which the wine was so good. We took a hot minute deciding what to drink, actually. Um, but I normally don't drink. It's a very uncommon circumstance for me nowadays. I used to drink a lot. Then I kind of quit. kind of. I've been making more exceptions because I actually just really like alcohol for the artistry of it as well, and especially in moderation. I think it's totally fine. Um, and yeah, my favorite is wine, and I love cocktails. Again, it's artistry, like especially just when it's multi-layered and stuff. Okay. I haven't seen the chat yet, guys, because I'm focusing. I want to make this the final stretch, so really getting in there, and then I'll get to it. For now, I'm just gonna ramble away, even though my brain is mush at this very moment. And damn, she's got sleepy eye. She's tired. She is sleepy. Yeah, she is. She be sleepy. She be sleeping away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hmm. Focus. This is my focus cue when I go quiet, is when I'm really just falling into the zen of the creative process. I think also because the chat is pretty quiet today overall. You know what? I bet everyone's just partying. Okay, let's have a look. I get paranormal dreams, I get dreams of an event happening, and after some days or even month, I see that happening in front of me, and I guess then, wow, that's really cool. It's done. So now you're working on the smaller details and shading. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Both some dreams are things that will come true and some that reveal the truth. I also regularly manifest my thoughts that I have while I'm awake, and I'm trying to not burn the world down. But that's hilarious. Do you meditate and stuff as well? I mean, yeah, I'm maybe not fully over it yet, but almost there. No coke, no cold. I think Maverick is telling me I should not drink Coke anymore. And yes, it is. I'll make my Instagram today. Yes, do it, manifest it. My favorite is Moscato. That's the Moscato. That's the sounds good. It's not cool. It's scary. I mean, definitely if you want to go the music route, gotta have some sort of presence online, right? Yeah. Or if you want to monetize from it somehow. David is delicious. Lol. Lol, lol, lol. I love that smudging is just a good way of shading. I need to buy those gum erasers because that could be a really good way of highlighting as well. Because this freaking eraser is just not a good friend. So it doesn't kind of miss the cue of what its job is. Okay. Her face continues to sort of change over time. But yeah, what kind of lives do you guys usually watch on YouTube? Are there any lives that you have seen go on for really long stretches of time, like all day? And are they talking the whole time, or are they just, yeah, I think I saw a girl just chew ice cubes for ages looking into the camera. ASMR, I guess. Oh my gosh, maybe I'm able to put a microphone to the sketchbook and you guys can just listen to the, that'd be cool. Could be like pencil aim ASMR. That's wild. And do you guys just watch that for a really long time? Like the girl sleeping? Or did you watch it for just like, does it actually help you go to sleep or something? Being a provider is what gives me fulfillment, so I do have to monetize my music. That is very male Capricorn of you. Yeah. Yes. So then you have to definitely become very comfortable with promoting, I would say. Thank you. ASMR, like if you only hear pencil, like you only hear the pencil sound going. I don't know. Would that be fun? I don't understand the concept of Diet Coke. Okay, you're not using sugar, but they add or any other artificial, which are, yeah, yeah, it's really bad for you. I mean, it just doesn't have calories, but it's actually worse for you than normal Coke. Like that's why I say I have an addiction. I know it's not good for me, but yeah, yeah, I'm gonna quit. Yeah, yeah. Yep, yep, yep. They're doing really well, actually. I think so many people are now drinking diet drinks, which is so bad for us. I think everyone just cares more about calories than health, maybe. I know we're doing some highlights again. There was a live with a lot of QR code for payment and collecting money. Oh. Like, but what are they doing in exchange for that? Are they literally just like for fun and then just chatting with people? People sending as low as 1 rupee. What incentivized people to just pay for like a QR code through a live stream for no reason? Just because? Good karma? Oh my gosh. Amazing. Congratulations. You did it. Wow. I feel like we accomplished something today together. That's a big deal. That is a big deal. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, but like why are people are they donating for a reason or is he just like all he's doing is putting his QR code there? I don't know how much a ruby is. How much is that in dollars? Yeah, I wonder. I wonder if my image would come up actually. You could try. Just to mock him as a beggar, they send money in to collect thousands of money. His name came in news articles, a new form of earning. Wait, just to what? Just to, wow. I mean, in China, they actually, in China, they basically, like beggars on the street, when it's a red light, they'll go up to you a QR code, like a WeChat QR code, to ask for money. They'll also sometimes try to sell you turtles while you're in your car. I've sometimes seen people try to sell roosters as well. I don't know if Japanese does, but in China, yes. They use a lunar calendar. Basically, my brain is wondering if I should be going to Shanghai in a few days just to go to art fairs, just to meet people, just to see what's out there in the market right now, or if I should not be bothered and just keep doing me. But the art fair in Shanghai, so I haven't gotten my flight yet, but the art fair in Shanghai only happens, oh gosh, it's just exhausting even thinking about it. But it only happens once a year. There's one more live where people comment their name and the owner writes down the name in different super chats to write their name and even. Oh, okay, that's cool. I guess like yeah, I mean at some point we'll be drawing things together. Like if I type my name, Abby Manu, you will write it in a beautiful way. Oh, okay. I'm not a typographist, but trying to think. Yeah, I'm trying to think what could be like a fun way to use, you know, my skills for you guys. Um, because it's pretty easy to just run out of things to talk about. But the style of my chats have so far been mostly just hanging out with a friend, kind of relaxed atmosphere. Yeah, it's 'cause if I go, oh wait. Awesome, awesome, cool, yay, definitely. We'll follow each other. Support your journey with the music stuff. Um, yeah. I mean, if I go, I'm pretty much going to a lot of events. I'll be seeing art. I won't be making art, but I do have the whole year to be making art, to be frank. But it's just like it's gonna be socially exhausting for sure, but I'll meet lots of people. Um, and you know, at the very least, I'll be seeing art. But I think like thinking about the social aspect also kind of drains me. I'm overthinking it, honestly. It's like the more I think about it, the more I don't know what to do. I should just flip a coin. Take any action over this channel. Some vertical live in which things are too much. I can't talk. Yeah, I figure I'll use icing without looking at the timeline and seeing friend suggestions because it's already suggesting me so many people I don't really want to see. Hmm. Yeah, I I don't know. Like I guess maybe I just have thick skin. Like I don't know if I care anymore. Yeah, I do care, but like in terms of people seeing my stuff, I just know that it's part of what I do, that like and this is my life and I care more about what I do than what other people think of me, I guess. And I know that it's going to be a bunch of trial and errors and I'm going to look like an idiot a lot of the times. And that's just part of the process. And I am ready because I care so much about art and I'm not ready to do anything but art. I'm like, I'll do whatever it takes. And yeah, I'll follow my face plenty of times and might see that, but who cares, you know? Like that's my approach anyway. Yeah. Without looking at the time, I'm seeing because I don't really have a choice. I just don't want to see them. Right. Oh, you can mute people. You can mute, you can click on profiles and mute stories and mute posts. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like getting older is like part of the charm is that you just care less and less, which is, I am excited to get even older because I'll just not give a crap, hopefully. Yeah, I think that's what happens automatically. And everyone says getting older is not great, especially if you're, but I don't know. Like, I feel like it will be liberating. Mm, you can just, yeah, they're just really sleepy-eyed. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Damn, one of the longest lives of yours. It was supposed to be a short live. I think it's the wine. I think it just is making me so relaxed. I feel like I'm in a jacuzzi. And it's just turning into a very long live. And I was thinking of going to sleep 2, 3 hours ago. But no, no, no. No, no, no. I don't even know what time it is, and I don't think I want to know. Um, I'm genuinely enjoying this drawing, so I'm just gonna keep going because it's just relaxing. It is very relaxing indeed. Hmm. I like that? Nope. Cool, cool, cool. How's my health? Hmm. How's my health? Good question. Well, probably shouldn't have had wine, but I did. And probably should have slept a little more, but I didn't. Probably shouldn't be doing this live in the middle of the night, but I'm doing it. That's the update. So I think if I did everything right, I would have been healed 2 days ago. But you know, that's not how we roll. That's not how we roll. Okay, this lip shadow is just looking weird. Because the reference image doesn't have, like, it cuts off there, so I'm having to guess. And this is why I like to draw from imagination, because the moment you start to get stuck on, oh, how is this supposed to be drawn? It's just, it's no fun. It's no fun. All right, now I'm starting to lean on going to Shanghai. I'm like, yeah, I should go. In a little bit, I might start feeling like I don't want to go again. This is actually how I feel when it comes to a lot of social events. I'm an introverted extrovert or an extroverted introvert, whichever, depending on the day. Uh, uh, um, the girl looks like you. Yeah, it is supposed to be me, but I made her lips much bigger, and she also kind of simultaneously doesn't look like me at the same time. But yeah, she's like a more lazy-eyed version of me with large with fillers. Hello, 4748X. True, it's no fun with a reference. I don't like to be tied down. Yeah, yeah, I feel very tied down right now. I also feel like I should probably sleep. Like, what am I doing? But it just gets more and more fun because you're like, oh, how sculpted can I make this truly? Like, how three-dimensional can this get? Whatever you're doing, I'm enjoying some company at this hour. Yeah, same. Same, same, same. It's always nice to be here with you guys, even though I had a socially packed day. Literally started at 1 p.m. until 11 of spending time with people. Some I knew, some I didn't know yet. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I fall into the category of extrovert or introvert. It continuously changes. People change. Yeah, it's just looking better the more I do it, more the more I draw over it. So that makes me want to continue. But one of these days I'll become really fast and not take this long because I'm still not so confident with this because I normally don't draw like this. Yeah, we are. Yeah, because these live streams do feel like socializing. I think I'm now slowly getting used to it. In the beginning, it blew my mind. I'm like, how does this feel like I'm actually spending time with you guys? It's kind of crazy. It's like you can feel people's energies a little bit through the live chat. More of an introvert. Okay, to show signs of an extrovert, right? Yeah, I think if I'm in a social setting, I have a switch and I can be very social, but I normally choose to be on my own. But then I have these long periods where all I want to do is spend time with people. It's weird. My daughter says some profound things like, Dad, I'm 6 now. My taste buds are changing. I don't always like pineapple on my pizza anymore. Some taste buds never change though, Dad. Wow, that's incredible. Oh, thank you. I'm happy you feel like I have healing energy. That means a lot to me. I feel like that's partially what I'm maybe on this earth to do. First of all, the first task has been to heal myself, and then from there on forth, it's to contribute to some healing for other people, and yeah, to create cool things. I reflect a lot on like what I'm here to do, because there has to be some sort of I don't know, I like seeing things as a mission. Like having a mission or giving myself a mission or and yeah, I am quite spiritual. I don't have yeah, I do have dreams, but dreams are not my thing. I would say I think I just sometimes have maybe knowings. If when I'm really calm and in flow state, I'll have visions come to me, but I'm not necessarily asleep. Um, and I kind of feel sometimes like I'm communicating with something that's not myself, like that's guiding me, which is a weird thing, but yeah, like I do feel that. Oh my God, we got 8 likes. Uh-huh. We had 7 likes for like 2 freaking hours or something. That's so Raven. It's good to reflect on our purpose, knowing where we want to go, what we want to do, and how we want to do it. Yeah, I think like that a lot. Maybe, yeah, I do. But sometimes it changes. I think I have a hard time with that when it changes because I'm like, oh, can I ever just be consistent? But no, we're always changing. So we have to just allow room for that and know that that's part of the process. Doing the eyes feels like doing makeup. You're so young though. Didn't you just graduate from high school? Actually, when I was your age, I was very depressed. Honestly, it gets better though, I promise. Truthfully, I think, yeah, I feel like it was like every year started to feel better after a certain point. But before that, it was every year was kind of awful for a while. Yeah, we're always changing. Yeah. I don't know, maybe it's different for a guy, but actually some of the best makeup artists out there are men, which I find kind of interesting. Take one last picture of her with her. What do you mean, take one last picture with her? The portrait's looking good. Eirdís coming up. Thank you. You guys have been here since the beginning, so you see how it's just slowly like so these days have been a bit hard hitting. Yeah. It's a tough year, honestly. And maybe next year, well, I don't know how next year will be, but maybe that'll be tough too. But like just remember that they're rough years, but it always comes back up again. And these rough years are teaching us something. You know, sometimes it rains. It's just how it is. I guess the chat didn't show up. You mean yesterday? Yeah, I think I did go live yesterday actually. Maybe it didn't show up. Does it help if you guys put like hit the bell notification button for my lives? Harsh times are made for us to grow. Yeah, exactly, David. Doesn't notify anyone that you're live unless you schedule your lives. Oh, yeah, that's true. I never schedule them because every day I don't really feel like going live until I actually go live, and then I'm like, oh, this is actually really fun. So I'm still working on maintaining this momentum. Um, like it is fun for sure, but it's also a momentum of the okay. So let's see how this compares, okay? Oh no! Oh, that makes me so sad. This was all perfect. I think it looks like I have to put a separation on the artwork so that it doesn't mess up the. How sad, guys. That's very sad. Yeah, I have to. Yes, upload parts of your song, not the whole thing. I recommend. I mean, like, yeah, sort of as teasers. That's how people usually do a drop. Okay, so apparently I have to do this. Hmm. Maybe I can't do on both sides, but I kind of want to, so we just have to. Let me see if I can rip this clearly. I'm really pushing the time now. I think it's very late, and I'm getting very tired. But I appreciate all of you here with me. I think I learned something today. What did I learn? I'm too tired, but I think I learned something about India. Wait, what was it again? Gosh, my brain is just like mush. Um, damn, it's like not moving. Wait. Yeah, it's not. Okay, well, that, and then also, I get the thing that I can't remember that was a fun fact that I really wanted to remember. So if someone remembers that, please remind me. Then I need to watch White Snake and Green Snake. what was the third thing? I have to do vertical instead of horizontal. And yeah, what was that fun fact that I like didn't know? And I was like, oh wow. Okay, I kind of want to go back to see. Damn it, what the heck? Okay, this is going to take too long for me to go through all the chat, but it was a fun fact. I enjoyed it. Yes, no more horizontal ever again. I probably won't be drinking wine before my lives, or maybe I will. Um, whatever. Um, but it won't be often because it slows me down and I can't think. And that's probably not as fun for you guys as well, but I really appreciate you guys being here with me. Truly. I feel the love. I feel the support. I feel you guys relaxing with me on this fine Saturday evening. I probably will not be coming live tomorrow. I think that, yeah, and I probably will be drinking wine again tomorrow. But yeah, I don't think I'll go live tomorrow. I'm gonna have to decide what I'm gonna do about this whole Shanghai Art Fair thing. Yeah. Wine is actually quite healthy if you don't have too much of it and burn your neurochemicals. Okay, let's just finish this shadow and then I'm going to sleep because I think this is good enough and we will obviously be improving with every video. And I guess, is my goal to get faster at this? Yeah, why not? But it's the thing is like I'm multitasking by talking at the same time. So you gotta give me a break. Or I could just figure out as well how to do the, I hate this eraser. This eraser sucks. Music, like music that's doesn't have copyright protection for YouTube, and then I can have music playing, and you guys will witness my progress with the drawings without me ranting literally about air. Yeah, true. True, true, true. Although you should use it as a work tool, because that's pretty much what I use it for. I don't really, yeah. I used to post a lot. I don't post so much now. I'm like pacing it out a little bit, but that, The eraser really is just, it's like, it's so harsh too. Okay, I know I'm gonna get much better at this. Not that I have to. This is not really related to my body of work, but like, why not? I might as well, I suppose. I got thick eyebrows. Gotta make them thick. Wow, this is a really good chunk of silence just there. Yeah, this eraser sucks. Sucks a lot. We need a better one. There's so aspects of life where people tell me that they envy boldness and bravery, yet the social media thing is like bringing a childlike fear out of me as a sign of. Yeah, no, I exactly. Like whenever I get really scared of something, I take it as a sign as well. That's so funny. Yeah, maybe that is like another Capricorn thing, like courage. I think so. My sister said that. She said it was the thing she admired the most about me, and I was like, "What are you talking about?" Because I feel scared all the time. Actually, I actually am scared of basically everything, I feel. But I also feel like I don't really let fear stop me from doing the thing fear that I feel scared of, you know? Like if anything, it kind of propels me to do it or compels me to do it. You know what I mean? All right. I feel like pretty content about this. I don't love like